conversation, but I have an
Vaguely.
update.
Vague. I remember the profile pic.
Oh God. um. Okay, so now I have another dilemma though.
Okay.
So I got him basically back on my side, and like to fake forgive me maybe for being emotionally unstable.
Okay.
Okay, so we had a conversation. We went to dinner, and I basically asked, "Hey, so we're dating since March.
Right.
You're saying you're intentionally dating me. What's stopping you from making me your girlfriend?"
Right.
And he looked at me and said, "Nothing."
Mm.
And I basically had to bring it back up 3 to 4 times.
You mean he said the word nothing, or he just didn't say anything?
No, he just didn't say anything. Like, he just gave me a look, listened to me talk, and then when I brought it back up, he's like, "I gave you an answer. You just didn't like my answer." I said, "Oh, well, please repeat it for me."
Right.
And he gave me this like story, like, "Oh, I don't want to have multiple girlfriends. My next girlfriend is going to be my wife." So, okay. I said, that has nothing to do with me.
Right. What are we talking about?
Huh?
I said, what are we talking about?
Okay, right. So,
a nonsense point, but keep going.
He tried to say, like, let things flow, like, we're doing good, basically, like, enjoy the process. And I'm like, no, I feel like I've been traveling here frequently. I've been taking the drive to come see weekends. We're spending weekends together. We're going on dates. Yeah, you're intentionally dating me. We're dating exclusively, but I don't see what's the, like, just saying girlfriend is, even if I feel like the title, even though it wouldn't probably mean anything differently, but it just revealed to me, do you want to be with me or no?
Right.
So am I wrong?
How long y'all been dating again?
So we met in November.
Okay.
We text for 3 months.
Oof.
Consistently. He was hitting me up every day. I'm not gonna lie. Every day, every morning, we spoke. And then we finally went on our first date in March. And now I've been coming frequently to his city. Like, he flew me in the first time, and then a couple times now I've been like driving in. We'll go to dinner. We'll spend the weekend together. We did it again this weekend. And I'm confused. Like, what's tea? Am I missing something? If you're dating me intentionally, you're only dating me. You're telling me I can't go on dates with other men. I'm asking, are you single?
Right.
You're like, no, I'm dating. Why are we being so like... Am I bugging? I'm like, let me know. I just want to know if I'm crazy.
Okay. How did y'all meet again?
We met at a wedding,
That's
and
right.
he approached me.
That's right. How old are you two?
That's fire, right?
Right. It's a good little story.
Yeah.
Good little meet cute, as they call it.
Right. I feel like we have been compatible. We've been laughing, jokey. I was like, trolling him a couple times. I had a little razzle dazzle to our conversations, being that there's distance. And I'm like, how else would he feel my presence? But remember that whole situation that we were speaking about, with him saying, me telling him we need to talk, and him saying, oh, we may not align. And he basically expressed, like, I just want peace. I'm working doubles back to back, and like, I'm not able to sleep because I'm thinking about these things that, me and you are going back and forth about.
Wasn't he kind of upset about, like, you not being consistent with communication?
Yeah, I didn't text him for 24 hours. However, I brought that up and I go, well, look here. If I'm not going to be your girlfriend, I wake up every day. I'm okay. I don't have to text you every day. That's like boyfriend access. But am I crazy? Am I just like,
I wouldn't think about it like that. I wouldn't think
okay,
because like what just communicating frequently.
yeah.
Um, like you were talking about like doing his laundry and stuff like that. Okay,
What? No, that was not me. Don't ever put, I did not do
I'm just
nobody's
saying
laundry.
for an example, right? Because some
Okay.
women would do stuff like that. So that may be a little bit soon. I wouldn't go into that, but communicating. There are people who are in a relationship who communicate. That's kind of something that, and that's the point I was going to make next, where this whole relationship conversation, what are we conversation, happened at a bad time.
Because I said, yeah. So he did say that too. He's
Right.
like, after you did your shit, you're really going to act.
Right. Right. He's not inclined to make things official when he's upset with you for not communicating and damn
Yeah.
near thinking about ending things himself because there was lack of communication on your side. That wouldn't be the time where I would bring up like the what are we conversation. You'll be better off like communicating more for like a month or so
Okay.
and then meeting that need and then revisiting it, you know?
Okay.
So
So give it a little more time.
yeah, but not much. I
Right.
would
No,
have
I'm
a,
not even trying to give him that much time because, like, first of all, you're only getting older, buddy. I'm the one that, I'm the younger one here.
what are the ages again?
10 years,
What's your
30, 30, and 40.
30 and 40? Gotcha. You want kids?
I have one. He has none.
Okay, so you don't want any more?
I would, uh, I would only have them for my husband.
Okay. Does he want kids?
Yes, he wants to.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So I would have
I
like
was nice this weekend though for my apology. I took him for dinner. I
okay.
bought him a like happy birthday basket with
Cool.
like little stuff in it, and I treated him for dinner. He was like, "Oh, I really hate that you're paying for dinner right now," and I cooked breakfast. I gave like girlfriend sample,
Right.
even with the conversation
What you
being.
cook for breakfast?
I just made something simple, little eggs, scrambled eggs with bacon.
Okay. Okay.
Little waffle, fruit on the side with
What kind of
we
waffles?
did
We talking about Eggo? Lego my Eggo?
yeah, we did a little egg Lego my Eggo with a little mimosa. I thought the mimosa was the icing on the
The
cake.
mimosa was a nice touch. I'll
It
give
was
you
cute.
that.
It was very.
I give you
And the
that.
next day, he's like, "Oh, you feel like making breakfast?" And I'm like, "I didn't know making breakfast was a feeling. We both have to eat. That's like natural womanly duty." So then I did another little egg combo the next day, and then I made him a sandwich for lunch to go to work. But it's
Okay.
like it could be I could do girlfriend things. I'm just not gonna do them without the title. I don't know. I don't even make men go this long. Like I'm usually giving an ultimatum by the first 30 days. Like I'm not sleeping with anyone without being my man. So for the fact that you gone 5 months and I'm just dating you exclusively kind of seems like I'm doing a lot here.
How frequently do y'all see one another?
So he's off every 5 weeks, every two for 2 weekends. So I'll state like I'm here now, not at his home, of course, but I'm in his city. I spent last weekend with him and I'm going to spend this weekend again.
So
I'm
y'all
doing too much.
so y'all see each other 2 weekends out the month?
Yeah, we try. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And then he did mention that too, but we're long distance. I said, well, that has nothing to do with it.
What was he saying bringing it up for?
Oh, in the matter of like making it basically official girlfriend
He
thing.
said, but we're long distance.
Yeah, he's like, we're long distance. Yeah, we're long distance. And his argument was, I don't want to have multiple girlfriends. I want the next one to be the last one. I'm like, okay. And then I
And
just went
that's
into his view. You come with things, I come with things. People want microwavable
hold on, hold on,
relationships.
hold on, hold on, hold on. I got
Sorry,
to
I'm spiraling.
I got to double click on the but we're long distance comment.
Yeah, exactly.
So he said, but we're long distance, and I want my next
Girlfriend.
to be my wife.
Correct.
Sounds like you're not that, love.
It sounds like you don't see wifey in me.
All right, sounds like you're not that. Has he been married
Yeah.
before?
No, and that's the thing. I'm like, you act like you've been a husband before or
How long?
something.
How long has he been single?
Allegedly 3 years.
How long was his last relationship?
On and off for 10 was the last one.
On and off for 10. Do you know why it was on and
Yeah.
off?
Not quite sure, but the crazy part is the breakup was like he was actually going to get the engagement ring and she broke up with him like the week of, like she's about to he was about to finally propose.
Right. Have y'all talked about how y'all would handle the distance? Like who's moving
So
where?
basically, he lives in a city that my mom lives. My mom lives 20 minutes from him. My family is actually here. So the relocation for me would not be a deal breaker.
But have y'all talked about it?
We have spoken about it, like he's mentioned it, but it wasn't like a move in. It
He's
was more
mentioned.
so like, oh, when are you coming to Boston? But you ain't making no plans for me to come here and like put me up or situate me. So I'm not gonna like get rid of my things and move because I
Right.
work remote, so everything would be seamless. However,
Right.
yeah, his goal is kind of like, oh, I'm gonna, he's like trying to retire his mom and buy his next property. So
Right.
that's his goal. But men will focus on their goal, but also trying to find his wife in the process.
Right.
But like, y'all will focus on y'all goal.
Yeah. It's. I don't like the comment, but we're long distance.
Right. And I basically argued it again because he told me a story about him. This girl he was dating at one point, she was pushing the girlfriend thing, and he really didn't want to, but she was like pushing it. She ended up being like some stripper from Connecticut.
Mm.
He didn't know she was a stripper, so I kind of brought it up like, yo, you're fearful of like being rushed, like basically you're taking your sweet time because of that, maybe that situation. I don't know, but we laughed about it and then I just kind of moved on.
Mm-hmm.
But I know I'm going to bring it up again because it's like, I don't have time to waste. And I have, like, I go out and I meet men all the time, good candidates too. So it's like, buddy, you're not the prize you think you are.
Okay.
Okay. No, with everything I said, now your turn.
No, I just this. It seems like this was a convenient, pleasant distraction for where he's
For
standing.
him.
Yeah, I mean, but not necessarily just that. It probably started off that way, but when he brought up the fact that you weren't communicating, that
Hmm.
that implies some degree of investment. If he didn't really rock with you like that or really care about you at all, he wouldn't have a concern with you not communicating. As long as you came out to see him when y'all agreed to come out to see him, that's all he would have been concerned about, right?
Right.
So that's why it just was the worst time to have this conversation because y'all didn't really repair that rupture.
Argument. Yeah. So I did bring up and I was like, hey, I was like, why does it have to be you and I against each other in this type of situation? Can it be like you and I against the problem, working together? Or he's like, yeah, you and I have to talk about it. And I said, yeah, we should like address things more together, if that makes sense. Like together, you and I should say, you know, we didn't like this. How can we fix this? Or how can we problem solve to move forward? Because again, I don't feel like a relationship is the first year of the relationship at that. It's going to be like, I don't know. Everybody says honeymoon stages, but I'm like, we're not 21 anymore. Everybody has a little trauma. So it's like a work in progress. So yeah, I'm going to come with things you don't like. You're going to come with things. But if we work in the right direction, those things are like, oh, those things can be fixed.
It doesn't apply to the situation though, because it's not very difficult. Like his expectation is not very difficult for the
It's
communication.
not.
So it's like you just decided not to communicate, and that just added more. That may make him question things because again, like I said, when you're long distance like that, um, communication has to make up for the distance. So it is possible that the lack of communication caused him to emotionally withdraw a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So here's how to play it. Have an internal timeline.
Mm-hmm.
Give it 30 days. Communicate for those 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it. I believe in you, Kiki. You
Uh-huh.
can communicate for 30 days. If he doesn't make any move towards commitment within 30 days,
Mm-hmm.
then you draw a line in the sand. You're not going off on him, not snapping
Mm-hmm.
on him, none of that. You just let him know, like, hey, I would like a relationship. That's what I hope we were building here. It doesn't seem like that's what you want, which is fine. No bad blood. But if that's not what you want, if that's not something you can commit to right now, I gotta remove myself. That's it.
I mean, I
That's it.
kind of did say that,
Ah,
but
you did it too
I'm
early.
still like being nice in the
Ah,
in
no,
no
you
sense.
can't.
But he did say,
You want to not say stuff like that because you want to stand on it when you say it.
right,
When you
yeah,
say stuff like
Kiki's
that,
putting his foot down.
yeah, when you say stuff like that and you don't stand on it, people lose respect for you, and they think you're just bluffing. So you can't say stuff like that if you don't mean it.
And I
So
hate when people like Brie in the comments saying break up with him. Like, that's why y'all single. Y'all don't like to work through things. I'm sorry. I just had to point that out. That they be single for a reason. They would
okay.
rather keep other women single with them.
Now the reason why you're doing this is because it if what is holding him back is indeed the lack of communication, you're giving him evidence that you do communicate,
Right.
right?
Okay.
So
And
then
I'm
you're
proving
drawing
him wrong.
exactly. So then you're
Because,
drawing up.
yeah, remember he mentioned, oh, you're going to, like, if you have a bad day or something's not going right, you're not going to communicate with our kids. I'm like, we don't even have the kids yet.
Right, right, and you're
Wrong.
already a mother.
No, but then he goes, you don't start being a wife when you get married. It starts now. I said, okay,
No, I
here's your
disagree with that.
breakfast. Here's your breakfast, Lord.
No, I disagree with that. I think being when people say that they're missing the mark. What they really mean is like you have like the heart of a wife and the value system of a wife. It doesn't mean
Mm.
you're doing wifely duties.
Okay, what do you mean a heart system of a wife? Because like elaborate on that.
I mean, I don't know what your faith is. I don't know if you're like a Christian or anything, but that's like
Have you been
biblical.
married?
No, I've not been married. I've not been
Okay.
married. But that's like biblical, right? It's like it defines what it is. I can't bring it up right now, but it's more so like the value systems the person has, the woman has. Like is she wise? Is she caring, thoughtful, all that kind of stuff, right? Does she move in good faith?
Okay.
Is it you and her versus the problem versus you and her together, right? It's more so an internal orientation as opposed to external uh, activities. See what I'm
Okay.
saying? So I think I'm glad you brought that up. 'Cause that could be a piece of content. But like that's kind of what you're looking because like biblically it says that like he who finds a wife finds a good thing, and people take that to mean like literally find and search. But in that context, it means the word find means to discern,
Mm-hmm.
which means like you can tell the difference between someone who is a wife and someone who isn't. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
that's more so looking at the fruit and looking at their heart posture to a degree. It's not like does she cook? Those can
Oh.
be like expressions of that, but mm-mm. That's a Pharisee mindset. It's more so a fixation on external behavior as opposed to internal positioning. So anyway, not to get too deep into that bag,
Yeah, I
but
might not be a wife then, because I'm really like both. I am a good person. I've watched my grandparents be husband and wife, so yeah, I know what it looks like. But I still do other things that are not wifely.
right. So that will be work for you to do, because that would probably be easy for you to accomplish if, because I remember in the first call there was still some resistance to. Um, it seems like you're
Pretty much
oriented
started
like
around.
it's almost like a zero sum game, which I think messes a lot of people up. So a zero sum game basically just saying like one person wins, the other person loses.
Right.
You
Okay.
want to have a win win, and if you notice the person you're dealing with isn't win win, you just remove yourself. You just
Mm.
have a standard. You only deal with people who move in good faith. You only deal with people who are looking for win win scenarios. You just hold yourself to that standard because that's what you deserve. You know what I mean? But you
Mm-hmm.
kind of will fall into a pattern of like oh, I'm going to win here. I'm the prize in the situation. That kind of keeps you at a lower level, and it will
Yeah.
prevent you from finding the person who's more win-win oriented. Because once people who think that way identify that you're not that way, they just remove themselves.
Right.
Right. So that will need to be the shift that you make on your end, and that's going to help you out tremendously because it's not an ego game, right? Like
No.
I tell people
My
because
ego
I have
could get there.
right, I have people telling me like, oh, I'll cheat back, blah 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 blah. They'll do stuff like that. I'm like, listen, the worst thing I can do to you is remove my presence.
Right.
That's
That's
how
the
I
main
carry it.
person hurt.
That's how I carry it. Ain't nothing worse I can do to you than that. Is just remove myself out of your life. I know the value that I bring. So just thinking along those lines.
And
You
that's
know?
what he did to me for just not talking to him. And he said that was his boundary.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm now submitting to his program, which I don't mind because he's
Right.
keeping me on my toes. I've never actually had somebody like keep me in this, even think this head or this far. This
Right.
kind of,
Hey, you got some self respect.
yes. And I like that because a lot of men don't have self-respect these days. And they
Right.
don't, they be letting me do whatever I want.
Right.
Why would I want to be with anybody who's going to let me leave, come back, leave,
Right.
disrespect you?
Exactly. Exactly. So that's how you want to play. But play it how I told you. 30 days, communicate, and then revisit the conversation. If he's not ready by then, just go ahead and exit.
I'll be back.
All right. I'm going to be here.
Alrighty. Thanks so much.
All right, dear. You take care.
Good night.
All right. Who we got next? What's up, Yummy?
Hello?
Hello. Oh, my bad, love. I muted you again.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I'm good. What can I do for you?
Okay, so I have a question. Okay, so me and this guy has been seeing each other for like a year, and then he asked me to be this girl, and then like we fell off or whatever, and then he recently told me like he was telling his coworker. So we just got back together, I guess yesterday, and well, yesterday, yeah. So, and he told his okay, so he told his coworker that I cannot fathom. This is exactly what he said. I cannot fathom not being, because he's black. He said not being with women. And obviously I'm Mexican. I'm not black, right? So I don't, when he said that, I can't stop thinking about that. I'm just like, okay, so, well then why do you want me? Like, I obviously I asked him that, but what do you think? Like, I don't know what to think. I didn't even know how to bring it up. Like, okay, so why do you want me? And then I asked him that, and he's like, well, you're a good person. You treat me good. Like, I want to see where this goes. Like, I really, when we broke up, he was like, when we broke up, I realized that like no other girl like treats me like this, like how you do. But yeah, that's to sum it up.
Okay. So he said he cannot see him.
I'm sorry.
He said he cannot see himself with a woman who's not black.
Wait, let me put my other earphone on. You're really quiet. Hold on 1 second.
Okay. Yeah, do that. We got to dig into this one.
Sorry. Okay. What did you say?
So he said that he cannot see himself with a woman who's not black.
He said I can't fathom. He literally told his coworker I cannot fathom. Because they were talking about me, obviously. And he's like, I really like this girl. And he's like, what's wrong with her? And he was like, nothing, but I cannot fathom not being, like, not marrying a black woman. And that's fine. I mean, he has his preference if that's the case. Like, why are you messing with me then? Like, why was I your girlfriend and then we're trying it again? Like, I don't know.
Right.
Like, I just feel stupid at this point, but, like,
Fathom is
I
hilarious.
just want to know how to ask him, you know?
Fathom is hilarious. Now, how did you find this out?
He told me. We set everything out. Like, we're like, okay, if we want better communication, like, if we want to, like, really, because, like, I really want this to work. Now, granted, I'm 27. He's 23. And I have a kid, and obviously, like, he doesn't. And, like, I don't want to be, I just don't know how to bring this up, because I'm, like, yeah, that's it. Like, I don't know how to bring up that conversation. Like, what do I ask him?
How long have y'all been together?
so we were together for 6 months. I've known him for like a year. I met him on Facebook dating. And then he was just fucking around at first. Like, we were just messing around. And then, yeah, and then we got together because I was like, if you don't choose me, I'm out. That's it. And then so he was like, okay, well, be my girl. He's like, I don't want to lose you. So then, yeah. And then we broke up because he was like, I don't know, just whatever he was saying.
I don't think this is gonna work out, love.
You don't think it'll work out?
If he said that prior to meeting you, like
No,
if he
he
was
just
like,
said that.
no, I know. I'm just saying,
Okay.
if he has said that like prior to meeting you and being like, I can't fathom not dating a black woman, and then he met you, right? And then in the process of meeting you changed his mind, that would make sense. He said that after dating you. Does that make sense?
What do you mean? No.
Okay, so if he said I can't fathom being with a woman who isn't black, and then he met
No,
you.
marrying. So that's the end.
Okay, so married.
Doesn't that make a difference?
It does, but it's the same thing, right? Do you want to be married?
Okay. Yeah, I do.
Okay, so if he said that before meeting you, then you can make the argument that the process of meeting you and dealing with you changed his mind. So in other words, he said that before he met you, and the process of meeting you opened his eyes, right? But that's not what's going on here. He said that after already dealing with you and dating you, which means he's still under that impression and you have not changed his mind. Sounds like
I don't know what. Sorry, I didn't get that.
It sounds like you are convenient in this situation.
Oh, okay.
Because y'all are sleeping.
So it's not gonna work long term.
It ain't leading to marriage. I can tell you that. It's not leading to marriage.
It's not going to marriage.
No. And then you also had to force him to be in a relationship. Like, how long were y'all dealing with each other before, like, you had that conversation with him?
So it was a year. Obviously, like, so we've been on each other for a year, and then we were dating for 6 months, and then we broke up for 2 months, and we were just in no contact. Like, we just fell out, and then, yeah.
Right.
And then we just started, he messaged, like, he turned around, he's like, I messed up, like, I'm sorry, like, I love you. Yeah, like, they always come back, we know that, but, I don't know if I made a mistake, honestly, like, you know what I mean? And I'm not mad, whoever is saying that, she's mad, this and that, no, I'm not mad. I look up to you, I always, like, come here and there in your life, so I just wanted to hear what, in your perspective.
I got you, love. I appreciate that. Yeah, I would wait for someone who, like, really chooses you. Okay?
So you think he's using me? Just because it's convenient for him? Because
no, I don't think he's using you per se. I think he enjoys you. I just don't think he sees you that way.
Okay. Yeah, and then he said it's hard. And another thing he also said, like, I'm not trying to put all my shit out there, but he was like, you have a kid, and, like, I've never been with somebody that was a kid. Right. And obviously, like, my son's going to be 5 soon, and, like, I don't want nobody that doesn't choose me because, well, you know what I mean? Like, me and my son, because we're together, right? Right. You choose me, you choose him, you choose him, you choose me. Like, that's it.
Right.
But that part, too, like, isn't that a red flag?
Yeah.
He's like, but then again, like, he's 23. He doesn't know, like, he doesn't, like, I get it. He doesn't have a kid. That makes sense.
Right.
Right?
Right. Yeah.
Your face is like red flag.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
But, I mean, it's good that he's communicating these things. So, like, you're not left in the dark. He could be just gaslighting you to death. So, yeah, I would just take it for what it is. This seems like just two people enjoying one another, but it isn't really going to go past that point.
Okay, so you think that I should just tell him, like, tell him or just like ghost him or like what do you think? I
You
don't
don't
want to
need to.
ghost. I
You
don't
don't
do
need to.
that,
You
but
don't need to
like
ghost him. No, because he's being communicative with you, so you don't need to ghost him. You can just let him know that it's not really. You don't really see. You don't feel like y'all are in alignment. So
because of what he had mentioned to me like that.
you don't even have to explain yourself. Just tell him it doesn't work for you, and leave it at that.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much.
All right, love.
All right.
You have a
How do
good
you get
one.
off?
I got you.
You can pick me
I
up.
got you.
All right.
All right. All right. Oh, we got Mary back. Mary, what's going on?
Hello, sir. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm excellent. I'm not going to swear this time. I'm going to be very careful with my words.
I appreciate you.
I had a question for you.
Uh huh.
Do you? Oh, my fault. Do you feel like men who do things that might not be like good, like cheating or lying, do you think that they deserve like that it makes sense to give them a consequence that's not given by God but by somebody else?
Okay. So, revenge is what you're talking about.
Yes,
Okay.
revenge.
All right. So, what's the
More like
situation?
justice, but revenge is another word.
What's the situation?
There is no situation, but I just want to get back at a lying nigga. That's my fault. I'm lying. I'm swearing again.
Right.
I just want to get back at somebody who,
Is this the same dude from the concert?
Yes,
Why would you
I need
leave him alone?
I need justice to be served.
Were you still dealing with him after I told you to leave him alone? Be honest with me.
I did see him one more time.
Okay, I figured. All right. And then the things go south after you saw him again?
Yes.
See, this is why I tell y'all to leave him alone. So you wouldn't even had experienced what you want to get revenge on had you just left him alone.
I didn't think things were going to go south.
Okay. So what happened?
He ghosted me on for a date, and then I saw him outside with a woman and a kid, and I am seeking revenge with a smile.
I know you mean it because you said it so calm. Okay. So what is your plan? Do you want to share that?
Well, my plan is I'm going to a concert
Okay.
that I think he might be going to a concert at.
Okay.
And if I see him at the concert with somebody, I'm just going to ask them a couple of questions and just leave it be.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Listen, if you want to do it, I mean, that seems pretty tame. If you want to do it, you can do it. I don't recommend doing it, obviously. I recommend you just moving on with your life and finding someone, But because people have a tend to retaliate. So it can go bad. But if you got your heart set on it, I certainly can't stop you.
For sure. But I guess I'm really trying to get at my larger question, I guess. Like, do you think that if justice is served, if men receive revenge or like women get they get backs or they lick backs at men, do you feel like that y'all say I'm not doing nothing violent. Whoa, I'm just having a conversation.
Right.
Do you think that like that would change people? Because I feel like a lot of women just let things go. You think they're just going to keep doing the same thing?
Like I told you, the best revenge is removing your presence.
Okay.
That probably isn't going to be that useful in this situation because it sounds like he didn't really care about that to begin with, right? So that's why you want to be with people who choose you actively. But no, it's not. The thing that typically will change people a lot of the time is them losing somebody they never intended to lose. which again goes back to that remove your presence thing. That's what changes people. Now you talk about someone who's maybe like avoidantly attached, they'll lose somebody may like end things with them because they're not communicative, and they really like that person, and they're like, I got to get some help because I can't go through this again, right? It ain't, oh, you sabotage some other situation he got going on. He just gonna blame you for it, get mad, and then either try to fix things with Shorty or just get another one.
Okay.
And if she really messed up, she may get off on the drama. So you might help their relationship by confronting her.
Yeah, I just want truth. I just want people to know the truth. So if there is a shorty there, I'd rather she know the truth than anything. But I hear what you're saying. Right. I appreciate that. That's some real that's some real brotherly stuff.
Right. Make sure you follow up with me though. Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna be checking Boston. Make sure you're not.
I'm
behind
going
bars.
to Ethiopia. So if I have Wi-Fi connection, I'll definitely try to hop on.
All right, dear. All right, we'll talk soon. Okay. Who we got next? Hello.
Something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you have a time.
Hello.
Whoa. What was that? Let me bring you back.
Oh, I got muted. Hello.
What's going on? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What can I do for you?
Huh?
I said, what can I do for you?
Okay, so I actually have bad news.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's subjective bad. Okay, so long story short, I did have to cut him off.
Hold on. I gotta get like a refresher because I don't remember the situation.
Okay. So basically, he told me he wanted to be with me. I was like, all right, cool, but I want to get to know you more first. Remember that we're going out. This is the work day dude.
The work date dude?
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't tell me you forgot
my
now.
ball.
Don't tell me you forgot.
My ball.
Nah, see? Yes, this is ISO.
Okay. So you changed your profile picture.
Yeah, I changed it.
Okay, that's why I was confused for a second. All right, I got you.
Yeah, that's me as a baby.
Okay, got you. All right, so what's the update?
So I did have to cut him off, but like not in like a bad way, but like just where it's like we're not going to be together not because he did nothing, but I'm Christian, he's atheist.
Oh.
So, I mean, he was sweet, he was great and all. So, I mean, this isn't really a huge Also, I've been trying to get into your live. I was there that night. You had that one girl, she was up there for like an hour. That was too long.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, sometimes they go long and I got to like really dive into the issue. But, so this been happened.
Huh?
So your situation been happened. Like.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes. This happened not too long ago, though. But yeah, because we were talking, we had went out to eat one day, and we're talking, and I had started talking about God. He had kind of made a face, and I was like, okay, wait, what's that face about? He's like, oh, nothing, like, I respect your beliefs. He was like, I'm atheist personally. And I was like, oh, yeah. No.
That'll do it. Are y'all both black?
No, I mean, he's mixed. He's Puerto Rican and black.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. But yeah, that's not...
See,
probably not gonna work. It wouldn't work for me.
No more ISO.
It wouldn't work for me. But you had a good run though, to follow the ISO analogy. You did have it was a good game.
I mean, come on, I got game for days.
It was a good game.
Like,
you know what I mean?
Shoot.
I'm tap the ass real quick. It's after the game. Good job. You know what I mean? You got a good game.
Thank you.
So, I mean, you did learn something from this, right? Like the way it started off, you were very hesitant around shooting your shot, and you did, and it kind of worked out. So now you know moving forward, you can do stuff like that in the future, but maybe look for a crucifix around their neck moving forward, you know?
Man, really though, really though.
Oh my gosh, Knuckles says I got game. I can teach some of these guys. Yeah, you know what? Maybe it's gonna be the Marquette and Jean show.
There we go. Yeah, we have to have
No.
a little segment.
Hey,
You feel me?
right.
You holler at
But
the
yeah, I just
ladies.
want to give you a quick update. I'm not gonna take your time. Thank you for letting me join up.
Absolutely. Keep me posting how things go in the future, all right?
Okay, for sure. Stay blessed.
All right, you too, love. Bye. I get it, though. I couldn't make that work. Not interested. Hello. Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, I'm good. What can I do for you?
Okay. So this is like my first time ever coming across your page. So I don't know exactly how this works, but just based off of the other ladies, they like ask you a question and then they tell you a story.
Right, yeah, they can just ask a question, give me a little bit of context. I may have some questions for you, but ultimately it's just whatever you're curious about in dating and relationships or a certain specific situation that you're in.
Okay, so the question I kind of like what I have for you is, am I toxic or do I need to continue in following my intuition?
Okay.
So I met this guy. I was out with my friends and it was just like a lounge bar that everyone goes to downtown. And I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of got an ick from him. I didn't think that he, liked girls, if you get what I'm saying. And so I didn't really like take anything like serious with him. And then like a couple weeks later, it was New Year's. And he was like, listen, like, you're the woman that I want to be with. Like, I'm not taking no for an answer. And I need your number. Like, I'm not going to let you, like, from last time. So I was like, you know what? I was like, let me just go ahead and give him my number.
Right.
So I gave him my number, and we had plans to go out on a date. He was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I have to cancel. And I was like, it's fine. Like, shit happens. Oh, I'm sorry. Things happen in life.
Right.
And he was like, let's go on a date the following week. So I told him a date where I was available, and he was late. And I was like, I don't understand. Like, he went all out of his way. He told me that he couldn't come, this, and that for the first date. And then we planned another date just for him to, like, not even show up. Well, he did show up, but he showed up late. And maybe I was probably being emotional. So I went a couple, like, doors down, and it was another restaurant, and I just didn't talk to him. Then my best friend, she lives downtown. She was like, hey, let's go out. And this was maybe, like, a couple weeks later. I met this, like, cute, like, casual bar. It's like a R&B night type of thing, but it's like grown and cute. And I didn't know his brother knew him at the time. Like, I didn't know they were brothers. He came up to me. He's like, hey, what are you doing here? And I was like, oh yeah, my friend invited me. He was like, it's my brother's birthday. And I saw him. And he basically was really nice and sweet and was like, I hated the way that I made you wait. I should have called and explained. And I felt like everyone's going to make a mistake. It's how they show up afterwards. So I gave him another chance. And then we were like going on dates. He took me to like his college, for their alumni. And it was nice. He had plans because he used to live in California for me to go out there. But I noticed like there was always an issue with his communication and him being like punctual. And I would like tell him, but I would let it slide because like he was giving me money and he was taking me on dates and he was super, super nice. But I noticed like a pattern with him. And so I would like be like, hey, like I want to talk to you about this. And then I would see like, okay, this isn't going to change. So then I would kind of like cut him off before we even got like started, like being a boyfriend girlfriend. And then like my friends would run into him or he would hit me up. And like, again, I said he was nice. So then we got back together again. And then he would do like the same thing. And now I'm just like, I think I'm starting to see this pattern with you, but he's just so attentive. Like my sister got married. He was supposed to come with me to the wedding, but then we weren't like talking. He had like slid on my DM and was like, oh, congratulations on your sister for her wedding. And like, oh, I see your niece. Oh, she's so cute. She's getting older. Like he does little small stuff like that. And he's a very like outside person. Like he's very social. So like if he runs into my friends and stuff, he's always like, oh, tell her like I said hi and I miss her. So I'm like, damn, did I like fumble? Like, should I be with him and should we try again? But then like every time we try again, I notice this pattern of him, like his communication and his punctuation. So I'm like, I don't know, am I toxic or should I follow my intuition?
Where does the toxicity come from when you're in? Like, why are you asking, are you toxic?
Like for me, like do you, maybe like I'm self-sabotaging and maybe this is a good thing, but maybe I'm just finding anything.
So when you say communication, what are you referring to specifically? Is he like
Like when he's late, like the two times that we cut off was because I was going through something. It was really tragic, and I told him it was like grief for me, and maybe it was me. I was in the wrong, and I was like, I don't think you deserve me in this time because I don't know how I'm gonna show up for you. But things ended up getting better, and then like I told him, I was like, hey, I apologize. I probably should have just gave us a chance, but I just didn't feel like I was going to be able to show up for you. And he was like, oh, no, it's okay. Like, take your time, this, and that. And I was like, okay, thanks. And then, like, when we would go on dates, like, it would always be where he would want me to come see him, but I'm like 40 minutes from him. So I'd be driving, like, all the way over there. And he'd be like, oh, I'm just now leaving work. And I'm like, why aren't you considerate and taking your time instead of having me wait for you, or like we want a date, you're like, oh, I'm coming from work. Like, it just seemed like a pattern with him, and I'm like, you just don't seem very considerate of my time. Like, I be coming from work too, and I still make it on time. And I just was like, I mean, he had me waiting at the restaurant like for 30 minutes. Mind you, he did call me and tell me he was gonna be running late, but it was just like, I don't know, just certain things that he does. Or like another time we were downtown and he wanted to like call the Uber because he was like, we're going to be drinking. So I was like, okay. And it was like raining outside. And I was just like, why wouldn't you like look at the weather and see like what was going to go on? Like, we could have just chilled at your house, or you could have chilled at my house. Like, it would be stuff like that, basically.
Okay, but I'm confused about like communication though. You said communication was a problem, but you didn't.
Like, he wouldn't communicate. He would tell me like, oh, I'm sorry, and like he would do better, but then he would never communicate. Like, I was the one. So the reason why I knew he was late is because I communicated and was like, hey, I want to see you. I'm going to be busy this weekend, and I know you want to go out of town. So like, do you want to go and get sushi? And he was like, yeah, that's fine. But he never told me he was going to be late. Like, he just told me he was coming from work. So like, I would have never knew that unless he told me. Because he's always, like, eager. Like, he'll be like, yeah, let's do it. But it's like, I think, like, I don't know, maybe he doesn't, in his mind, maybe he feels like if I say no to her, maybe she might take it wrong instead of, like, planning or doing something. You get what I'm saying? Like, I was like, I think you're not communicating to me.
I got you. So,
Yeah.
how old are you two?
I'm 30, and he's 34.
What does he do for work?
He works in finance.
When he is late, what is his excuse typically?
It's usually just always work. Or like, oh, he forgot something, so he had to go back. He has like a bad habit of forgetting his keys, his wallet. Like, he's always forgetting something. He's forgetful. But he's not like that at work. He's just like that with me. Like, he told me, he was like, oh, because I talked to him about it because I like to communicate because that's how I am. And he was like, well, I shut my brain off when I'm with you because work is so hard. So, like, I have to give it, like, all my attention. So I'm like, wait, so does that mean you're not giving me all your attention?
He said he shuts his brain off when he's with you?
Yeah, I've never heard, like, a man say that. But, yeah, he said that to me. But he was saying, like, not in a sense he doesn't care about me. He's just saying, like, he doesn't want to think about, I guess, work or something. But to me, it doesn't make sense. I've never heard that before.
He shuts his brain off. Interesting. I've also never heard a man say that before. Very interesting. Okay, so this is how I normally handle problems like this, right? Assume nothing changes. Nothing changes. This is just who he is. Are you okay with being in a relationship with somebody like that?
If he could fix the things that I didn't like, then
That
yeah.
ain't what I said. I said assume nothing changes.
No, I really don't think I could, because I think I'm gonna just overthink it and then just keep thinking about it in my mind,
Right. That's a good little
or keep
heuristic.
having to like need that reassurance. I keep having to like bring it up, so that would be annoying.
Right. So that's your clarity.
Hmm.
That's your clarity. You're kind of confusing, like, well, he does this thing that I like. But it'll be another thing if he had like another quirky, trait that was annoying, but it wasn't that big a deal. Communication and consideration are like fundamental. You kind of have to have those in a
Right.
relationship. It causes so many problems. Just think about all the problems that could cause someone just not communicating clearly with you. You'll never have peace in a situation like that. So if he's already displaying signs like you, I'm sure you brought this up to him too, his lack of communication, haven't you?
Yes, I
Okay.
tell him a lot, and he says he's gonna like do different or try harder, or he'll just buy me something, or he'll be like, "Oh, I want to look out for you for this, or you getting your nails done." Like he does that, and I'm like, "Oh, maybe he's just trying to distract me."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? In that moment, but like I said, he is a nice guy. I don't want to take that away from him because he's one of the nicest guys that I've ever been with. He's super sweet and super attentive. It's just the small things like for me that I need, he doesn't give me. And it's like I try to like communicate, talk to him. Even now, like we're not on bad terms. If I see him, I'll say hi. But I feel like he wants to like have us talk again on that level. But I'm like, what's the point if we're not gonna go over what was the issue, which is the communication.
Right. And that's not going to change. So if that doesn't work for you, love, the best thing to do is to move on.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I just needed like that second person to tell me. Because that's what I thought, but a part of me kind of like be like, damn, did I mess up because of how nice he is? But maybe like, I don't know. Like I said, I be overthinking it sometimes too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't think you're overthinking this.
No? Okay. So I should follow my intuition then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem, dear.
That makes me feel better.
All right. Best of luck to you.
Okay, bye.
All right. All right. Who we got next? Who do we have next? Hello. Why she had us in her pocket like that? Were we in her purse? What was that? Yo,
Hello.
what's going on?
I did not expect to be. I thought I was gonna wait a little bit.
Right. Came
But
up
I'm
quick.
here now. So hello.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, good. What you got for me?
I don't have a situation technically, currently, I suppose. But I remember like discussing with you about the guy that moved here from New York and all of that. You remember?
Vaguely. Give me like a quick little rundown real quick.
Okay, so like immediately whenever he moved here, like he moved in with me and
Yeah. I remember.
Yes. Even saying that out loud is like, oh Lord. Anyways, honestly, like just listening to some of the people that's been up here, it kind of like takes me to a bunch of questions that I used to ask myself that I never like was able to get over. So I just need help kind of like walking through this. So, cause like, I just want to like let it go, but there's certain things that keep bringing me back to the situation. And it's like, it's kind of like tiring at this point. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but to sum all of that up, like I kind of keep bringing myself to like basically about 3 or 4 questions. With the way things like went in the relationship, like I don't know if that was a character flaw on like his end, if there was something that like I technically did wrong, because again, accountability. I want to make sure like if there's something that I did that was just like, okay, like it was too much to where he didn't want to work things out, or if it's like he just didn't like me type of thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I keep bringing myself to those 4 questions. And what prompted me to come up here was like a couple, I don't know, someone earlier was like, she was of a different race, and the guy that she was involved with said that, he basically, this man was like, Black queens forever, nobody's never type of thing to me, okay? And then the next young lady that he ended up dating was a woman of, a white race. So I was like kind of confused with that too.
Same guy?
Same guy.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay, when you first called in, what was my feedback to you?
You were just saying like I was looking for closure of the situations, and basically saying that, you know, I want to say that you were saying that he just, you know, wasn't as involved as I was in the relationship, basically saying that he didn't like me. I don't know. That's why I'm here again.
I know I said more than that, Maya. I know I said more than that, Maya. That's why I was trying to avoid like you telling us the whole story all over again, but I'm gonna have to get it. So, how did y'all meet again?
Through TikTok.
Through TikTok. All right. And so how long did y'all talk before actually meeting in person?
About 3 or 4 months.
Okay. And after y'all met in person, how soon after that did he move in?
Like maybe a month.
Okay. I remember that you were like saying, I forgot what was the situation why he had to move in the first place.
Because he was just kind of tired of New York. You know, he was at his parents' house. I'm not trying to put all his business out there, but he was just at his mom's house, you know, very unfortunate situation that he was in. So I was like, you know what? Like, literally, the apartment that I moved into, I was just in the exact same situation with my parents. So, like, I was, like, just trying to be open and understanding. Like, I wish somebody would have gave me the chance to kind of get away from whatever I was, like, you know what I mean?
Right. So you opened your home to him. Mm-hmm. And then why did it end again?
It ended because, you know, I got to be, I don't know, I just became a little FBI agent, and I just kept going through his phone and finding out that, you know, through his job that he was communicating with other women.
Because he's in the fitness trainer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I vaguely remember you having some arrangement where it was like you were okay with him being single, just to let you know, right?
Yes, I offered, like, every time I kind of came across a situation where I found him, like, you know, either following someone or having a phone call, whatever it may be, I was like, hey, you know, if you don't want this, like, it's perfectly fine. Go be single, go do whatever you want to do. That was secure me saying that I see your actions and it's not aligning with what you're telling me.
Right. And so was he going to move there regardless, and you just made it easier, or what was the situation?
He was going to move there regardless. He wasn't like truly, now I think about it, he wasn't truly like set on an apartment, but the first time that we met, him looking for an apartment was a part of, you know, that process.
Okay, was he having any issues finding an apartment in the area?
No, not really, not at all.
Okay. So once you just realized that he was moving there, you just made it easier for him. That's all.
Basically,
okay.
Yeah.
Who ended things, you or him?
Technically I initiated it, but he like completely, there was no kind of recoil after a certain point. He was just over and done with it.
How long did y'all live together?
For roughly about maybe from like May to October. I can't really estimate.
Okay. Before he moved, how was he talking about the prospect of moving?
He was like trying to really understand the benefit of like moving to Dallas. I guess you could say he's one of those like red pill guys. Like he wants to understand the market, the real estate, like any type of like financial benefit of moving to Dallas.
How did he respond to you opening your house to him?
He was saying, you know, he would think about it, kind of weigh some things. I feel like he had a pause because he didn't want to leave his mom with his 2 younger brothers, knowing that one of them was special needs. I don't know if I can say that. But yeah, he just had like a pull or this kind of like guilt moving away, knowing that, you know, his presence was kind of needed there. So, and I understood that completely.
So when you told him that he can move in with you, he said let him think about it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, because it was like, I'll say, let me preface, it was a little different for the both of us. You know, and I think at that point, like, we thought we were well aware of what we were getting into. I was like, hey, like, you know, I've never lived with someone, you've never lived with someone, you know, but I'm opening my space to you because I was literally just in your position. So I don't want to like rag on him too much, you know?
Right, right. So how long did he think about it?
How long did he think about it?
Right.
Maybe like, so like we kind of met in person like April 2nd. Again, he just came here to like look for apartments and stuff like that. And so I was like, hey, like, you know, I think maybe like a week or two after that, he came back with a decision.
And what did he say?
He was like, you know, I can't recall that too much. I forgot what I ate yesterday. But he was basically in agreement to it, and he was appreciative of it. Again, I think his only pushback was because even the day that he was supposed to like leave, he drove here. Even the day he was supposed to leave, like I felt like he was getting cold feet. He was saying that his mom was kind of like giving him hell for it, but I think it was because he was talking to another chick, and he was just like up and leaving from her. So it could be either or.
So he was having cold feet by moving in with you?
He was having cold feet. Well, he was having cold feet about moving to Dallas. Period.
Okay.
I don't think he anticipated for me to offer that, and that he moved so soon.
Okay. So then, now remind me of your question that you called in for originally.
Just really trying to understand the situation for itself. Like, you know, is it a character flaw on either of our ends, considering the events that took place during the relationship? Or was it, you know, simply we just weren't in alignment? Because I feel like we were. So it's hard for me to really, like, come to terms with that. But yeah, like, was it on my end? Was it on his end? Or were we just out of alignment?
I think you're overthinking it. The issue was you moved in too quickly. That's all.
Okay.
That's it. Before you got the chance to really know each other, he moved in with you. That's all. That's all that happened here. I don't get the vibe that like he moved in just to use like somebody who was moved. How old are y'all again? You said 30?
No. I was about 26 at the time, and he was 24.
At the time? How long ago did this happen?
So we ended things like October of last year. I just turned 27 in May.
Oh, you've been thinking about this for a minute.
Man, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, it's like, it's not tiring, but it's like, you know, mentally I'm exhausted is because, like, in order for me to, like, move on to another situation, it's like, bro, I need to understand, like, you know, can somebody call me out on where I went wrong? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you went wrong by moving him in. That's what I told you the first time. You moved him in too quick.
No, well, I understand that, but it's like, okay.
It was too fast. That's all. You didn't know who the person was to begin with. You're judging this off of like some phone conversations and FaceTime. And you're making that seem like it was the real connection. I know y'all met in person multiple times before he moved in. I get it. But he didn't know this person for real. You didn't know him well enough for him to move in. You didn't know his character. Like you gotta look at chemistry and compatibility. Young people, understandably so, just go off vibes. All they think about is like, I like you, you like me. I feel good around you, you feel good around me, right? Like that's it.
Well,
and they try to.
That's like because I mean, whenever I was like vetting the situation, I don't care about being posted on social media. I don't care about all that. I don't care about having a perfect looking relationship because no relationship is. But it's like every time I would ask him a question or every time I would like try to psychologically get down to like what's actually happening, like what's in front of us, it's like he would just like not really shut down, but it's like he would just, it's almost like he was just regurgitating something that he learned online. You know what I mean? Like he was just saying something that sounded good. I feel like he had good intentions behind it, but you know. I don't know. But it just, I think what bothers me is like whenever it came to a point to where he was just like, I'm not in love anymore, or whenever it came down to the point of like, you know, I initiated the breakup because I was like, bro, I'm actually getting tired of you like disrespecting what I've said hurt me. I initiated the breakup and then like there was no recoil. Like there was nothing. It's like he was just like, okay, I'm done, and just walked away. So I was like, okay. but I don't know.
And you're looking at that as being a reflection of how he felt about you?
Yeah, because I mean, I don't understand how someone could make a claim of like, I want to be in a relationship, I want to do this, um, I'm recognizing my flaws. He's saying, yes, I messed up by doing this, X, Y, and Z, but still at the end of the relationship was like, I'm just not in love anymore, like that quick.
Well, here's the thing. Y'all were never in love to begin with.
I think I grew to that point, but I understand.
Yeah, you were never in love to begin with because y'all moved so fast, right? From the point of meeting, not the months of FaceTime. From the point of meeting, y'all move too fast. So y'all are just off of like positive feelings, and you're young enough to just say things without understanding the weight of what you're saying. It was never in love to begin with. And then it became real too fast. So not only did y'all were in fantasy land because it was early, you also got a dose of reality too fast. Because when you live with someone, that's when you truly get to know them. Everything just happened too fast. The fantasy ended too fast, reality hit too fast, and it's like, that was the ultimate mistake in this situation. And then he's in a new spot. He has light connections to you or light commitment to you because enough time hasn't passed for him to build that connection. Now he's in a new city, a job that's introducing him to a lot of women. Yeah, he's entertaining those options.
Well, that's what I was telling him. I was like, and every time I brought that up, I was like, even before we got to that point, I was like, yo, you're in a new city. You're a young dude. Like, I said that. I'm voicing this. I'm like, you're a young cat, especially coming to a new city. Like, go ahead and be single. We'll be friends. We'll be cool. Because at that point, we never really moved to, meeting each other, I was like, we don't have to be in a relationship right now. Like, you can do your thing. I'm still trying to get myself back into a position where I feel like I'm secure. You know what I mean? We don't have to be together right now. He's like, well, I'm done shopping around. Like, I know what I want. He's like, I just want to settle down and, kind of do his thing. So I was like, okay. And from that point, I felt like we was being very realistic about the situation and really trying to get down to the nitty gritty of what we were actually walking into. And then
the last thing y'all were doing was being realistic about the situation. That's the last thing y'all were doing. I need you to understand, this is an outlier experience. You moving someone in that fast is an outlier experience. That's not a normal thing people do. That's why the chat reacted the way they did when you were telling the story initially. Not a judgment, but that's not a normal thing to do. Most people don't even be comfortable with that. So it's like, that's how y'all started. So of course it's going to be messed up. Of course it is. That's never guaranteed to happen. You don't really know this person yet. And now you're getting to know them too fast because y'all live together. There's no gradual it doesn't proceed in a gradual way. Just one extreme to the other. So yeah, this was just a bad system. You're overthinking it because you don't have clean data. You know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
You don't have clean data. You have a wonky situation and you're trying to extract meaning from it. You can't do that unless you had a control. You know what I mean? You did things the normal way. You dated for a while, and you got into a relationship, for a while, and then you either get married or move in. And in that type of situation, because there was a natural progression, you can extract proper meaning from that because it's clean. Your situation is messy, and you're trying to extract meaning from it, and you can't because it's a different situation. Does that make sense? I wish I could articulate that better, but I hope you get the point that I'm making.
No, I completely understand.
Okay.
But that's why I was like, I don't understand why I can't just let it go. Because it's as clear and as simple as it is, I don't know. And then for him to also
Are
kind of
you
move on
still
so
following
closely.
him on social media or looking at old text messages, looking at pictures, anything like that?
Um,
Okay, stop that then. That's part of the reason why you can't let it go. So you should stop that. Pretend like he's
no,
died. Delete everything. Block on social media. Block phone. Delete pictures. Delete text threads.
it's not like I'm looking for it, but with the young lady that he's dating now, like her content came across my what is it?
Came across.
Explore page on Instagram.
Came
I was like,
across.
oh,
Block
huh.
her too. Block them all.
I did.
So that way you can more effectively move on from the situation.
Mm. Heard.
Okay?
Yeah, I guess I'll take that.
You coming with us out in Dallas, right?
Y'all never gave me any details.
You were supposed to
y'all don't know.
DM.
Huh?
You were supposed to DM.
I did.
Okay. I need a place to stay. So
Oh my goodness. Space off limits.
I just need a place to stay. I heard you got a bed and breakfast that is highly
That's
rated.
crazy. I'm not telling you nothing else. I'm not getting back. Actually, I'm finna unfollow. I'm
Don't
finna,
do it.
man,
Don't do it. I say
I'm
it
finna
with
unfollow and block.
I say it with love. No, you should come out. Just DM me. I'll share the itinerary with you.
Nah, I'm good now, but I got you.
All right, dude. We'll talk soon.
Bye-bye.
All right. Who we got next? Nitsu? Are you there? Because you're muted.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
I can. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. What can I do for you?
Okay, so I'm assuming we're just talking about relationships. Not assuming, but your text says that. Okay, so I'm gonna try to keep this short. I've been with this guy for about 7 years.
Uh-huh.
On and off. This is, for context, this is like my first relationship straight out of high school. I was a freshman, he was a sophomore, he was on the football team, like just the college sweetheart story. And we met, we got together, and we were together for a while. But as college gets, it gets messy. There's a whole lot of drama involved with it, so there was a lot of on and off for us within that 7-year time span. And currently, we're not together. And this came about because for those 7 years that I've known him, he's been dealing with something that I feel like he should have been past it already and been like outgrown it, done accomplished it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We broke up due to that mainly, along with other things. Now he's finally done. So he's contacted me again. He's like, hey, like, I've done what you told me to do. What, like, do you want to get back together, basically? And I kind of told him that it wouldn't be a good idea for us to just snap back into a whole full-blown relationship, because our pattern is we separate and we might go no contact for a few months to we contact each other, and now we're instantly right back at like spending a lot of time together.
Mm-hmm.
So now that he's off of this, I just don't want to put. Now that he's off of probation, that's the probation he's been doing. Now that he's off of probation, he wants to get back together. I kind of don't want to. he brought it up. I wasn't going for it, and I wanted to hang out. I said okay to hang out.
Hold on. I got so much anxiety trying to hear you get through this story. What's the question? And let's start there. And I'm just gonna ask you questions, and then we're gonna get to it.
Okay, so my question is, we took a trip, right? This past like week or two, we went on a trip.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of keeps on pushing on the whole, oh, I thought this trip was, we're back together. And I keep on telling him, no, this trip was just celebration. And like, it's okay for us to just be friends. And it's okay for us to just be friends, right? After having spent so much time together. Like,
That's the question?
I kind of consider him as like one of my really good friends. So I'm like,
Is that the question?
why can't we just have that friendship without instantly expecting other things?
Okay, so that's the question.
Yes.
Okay. Why can y'all be friends or can you not be friends?
Pretty much.
Okay. All right, we did it. So, how long have y'all been together? You said 7 years. This has been, you've known him since high school, right?
Yeah.
So
I don't know him since high school. I met him freshman year of my college.
Okay, gotcha. Only relationship.
What was that?
This is the only relationship you've been in?
No, I've been in one other relationship besides him.
Okay. Why did y'all break up?
This last time?
So y'all broken up multiple times?
Yeah, a couple times.
Okay. Give me the reasons why y'all broken up.
Oh God. So the first time around, he just it was disloyalty.
Disloyalty meaning what? You gotta be specific. Like cheating?
Like, yeah, he cheated. He was spending not a lot of time, but he's spending like the day with one other female, and then he would come and spend the night with me. And at that time, he was staying with me, so it kind of really sat wrong with me that he would even like cross that line and like not even
Okay.
think to bring it up and play like.
Gotcha. I got you. So what was the second time y'all broke up?
After that whole situation was over with, we got back together. Second time around, when we separated due to him cheating, there was guys that I messed with.
Right.
And when he found out about that, he was really upset about it.
Of course.
One day I got home from work, he was extremely upset. His cousin was there, and he was just throwing a huge fit. That's the second time we broke up.
Okay.
Because I just was like, I'm not dealing with a grown man who's throwing a fit in my house.
Right. And the last time you broke up?
No, this last time around we broke up was like, we both need to focus on our own situations and in terms of like where we want to be in life, where we're going. I'm still in school, like I want to focus on graduating. And when it comes to him, he's been on probation not since I met him, but like a couple of months into us getting together, he got on probation. So he needed, in my eyes, he needed to get off probation and focus on that, and I needed to focus on like my school and.
Gotcha. So what was he on?
The things I needed to go.
What was he on probation for?
Distribution charges.
Okay, so he was
like
selling.
Marijuana felony.
Gotcha. And how old are you two?
I met him when I was 19. I'm currently 25.
Okay. How old is he?
He's 27.
Okay. And the question is, should y'all be friends? Who wants to be friends?
I'm the one that's like, we can be friends. Not can be, but I want to be his friend. Like, I would love for him to. I would love to see him thrive. I would love to see him grow. I would love all of that in the terms of like the friendship and the bond that we've built together is extreme. You know, that's like a lot of time spent together without.
Right.
Like
It's a bad idea.
Having a bond.
It's bad.
That's a bad idea.
Bad idea. It's not that it's morally wrong. It's just that it's unwise. Because one, it opens the door for y'all to still deal with each other to a certain degree, especially if you still find each other to be attractive, which it sounds like y'all do. So you're probably still going to have dealings, and then probably lead to y'all getting back together, and then that's going to go south. You're just going to end up wasting a whole bunch of time. Even if that doesn't happen, if you were to meet another guy, assuming you're trying to find a quality guy, he's not going to like you having this person around. So either the relationship, the friendship still ends so that you can have that guy in your life, or even having this friendship prevents you from meeting that guy.
I see. So in terms, either way, I kind of have to let go.
Yes.
And like a friendship is not even. Okay.
That's what's best.
I see. Alright.
Okay.
Then like, how do you just let go?
You just got to do it. It's hard.
Cause like, I've done the whole blocking. I've done the whole like, I don't have him on any social media.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't follow me. I don't follow him. He's blocked. I'm blocked. I'm pretty sure. Like, but we still somehow, after a couple of months, maybe that'll last a few months, but like right after that, we'll like contact each other. We're right back at it.
Yeah, it's not somehow. You just decided to do it. Right? So you just have to decide not to do it.
That's true. That is, yeah, and
Uh-oh, I can't hear you anymore. All right, love. I think your audio dropped because I can't hear you. But I do wish you the best of luck, all right? All right. No more calls. All right. At least nice of you to join us after we have done and completed all of our calls. Why are you so late for class? Why are you so late for class? All right. Well, I'm glad to see we got her an answer. What was y'all's favorite call from this evening? I'm curious. Favorite call from this evening? Yeah, no more calls for tonight. Unfortunately, yeah, there has to be. I end the calls at 10:45, baby. You missed most of them. Diamond. What am I going to do with you? What am I going to do with my diamond? Definitely Kiki. Oh yeah, Kiki won't fucking with you. Free. Kiki won't having it. They could not fathom one. Ma, ain't nobody eating you up. Alright? Nobody's eating you up. Somebody did eat you out of house and home. And we forgiving you for that. You were young. Okay? You were young. But you've grown. And I'm proud of you. Proud of you for growing. We all make mistakes. We've all been in goofy situations. But now we're just learning. We're just learning. You feel me? Everybody here, nobody can really judge. Nobody can really judge. You in a goofy situation now? What's your situation? I go live every day, except for Sundays, at noon Eastern Time and 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Noon and 9 p.m. Also, if you want coaching, DM me the word coach. I'll tell you how you can book your 1-hour coaching call. If you need more clarity and a strategy, step-by-step roadmap to get you what you're looking for, It's more personalized than these lives. I wish I could come up, but he in the other room. You wouldn't be able to come up tonight anyway, love, because I'm not taking any more calls. But come back tomorrow at noon Eastern time or 9 p.m. Eastern time. We can talk about it. For good is your new vocal still. You got me saying it. For good. Dr. Umar is hilarious, man. You both been coaching up for women? Yeah. Coaching's for women too, not just men. What happened to the people who used to say, when to get snacks, I'm back? We had someone do that in this live. She didn't do the snacks thing, but she said something like, what did she say? I think she was saying something like about to go to sleep or some shit like that. I don't give a fuck. Go to sleep. She said she had a long day. I don't know why. Some people would just be cooked up here a little bit. We're in the middle of a call and you talking about your day. Who's reading that? Who's reading that? Who cares? Oh, just getting off work. My dogs are barking. Why are you putting that in the chat? People used to do that all the time. They'd be like, just had to make a sandwich real quick. I'm back now. What? What are we talking about? It used to happen a lot in this live. There was a lot of people who did it. My. There's some interesting people out there. Hannah used to do it too, low-key. Hannah low-key used to do it seriously. She was about to run to the store, be right back. Okay, I'm back now. Had to get some Funyuns. What are you talking about, Hannah? Now she gets a pass because she is a mod, so technically she could be telling me that. I get if I know you telling me that. If I've never seen your face before, why are you communicating that? Doesn't make any sense. Why was you late, Elise? I want an update from you. Why were you late? Why were you late? Oh, Hannah getting done like that, Kiana. Hannah's getting done like that. Feel like fam in the chat had to explain the disappearance. No, I get the people who show up here a lot doing that. The woman who did it tonight, though, I ain't never seen her a day in my life. Not a day in my life, I ain't never seen her. I'm sorry to that man. I've never seen this man a day in my life. So, interesting. I should have told me the wedding was happening. What wedding? Be nice. She probably didn't have anyone to talk to. She still ain't got nobody to talk to. Alexis? I'm certainly not sharing any sentences with the person. But, Alexis, I'm glad to see that you volunteered to talk to the people who have nobody to talk to in the chat. That is now your role. It's now your job. I'm knighting you right now. You are the person to be like, did you get something good? Next time they say they run to the store, I better see you. Did you get something nice? Huh? How's it taste? What happened at work? What do you do for work? I better see it in the chat. I'm going to hold you to it now. I'm going to hold you to it because I'm going to call them out next time. It was a long day at work. Alexis, what do you think about that? Definitely going to do it now. Thought she was gonna get abducted the other day. Was worried about her. Who? Oh, Alexis. Yeah, when you popped on live, Danny got banned because of your fit, shall we say? Did you know that? Did you know, Alexis? Why you out here defending the introverts? You over getting people banned on live? Huh? Danny's banned for 3 days. It's not because of Alexis. I think Alexis did play a part of it. I really do think she did. Unintentionally. You can't show the Yiddies on live. You can make. I've been on live with Demise and I've shown them a picture of somebody's TikTok. And I get flagged. I'm like, this is on the fucking TikTok. It's the weirdest thing. But yeah, his shit went. It knocked. I know you didn't, but even like a little bit of. It's the live portion that's weird with it. It's not the videos. It's you were dressed appropriately, but live. There's other women up here who have experienced the same thing. I think Cece has gone through that, where it's like it'll kick you off. But here's the thing. We don't know if it's you because Typo also was dropping some verbiage on the live that probably didn't help. But yeah, his audio went off. It clicked everyone off of the live and then just kicked him off. And now he's gone for 3 days. Yikes. Elise didn't help either. Elise was talking crazy. Elise be tame in this chat. Elise was talking crazy in Danny's live. Y'all gotta check out Danny's live. People be acting different. Maybe acting different over there. Different. Things come out of her mouth. I said, Elise. Oh. I didn't think you had it in you. I didn't think you got it. But Alexis, we were trying to make sure you were good because there was a weirdo talking to you. Or was he not a weirdo? How did that play out? Did y'all exchange information? How did that story end? It seemed like y'all were having a jolly good time. Jolly good time. Real connection. Real connection. Do I hear wedding bells? No, I was just tipsy. Okay, that's why we were watching you. We thought that you intentionally like propped your phone up so that we can keep an eye on you. That's what we thought. Okay, maybe she wants us to watch her because this dude's getting kind of weird right now. And she wants like him to see that she's being recorded. Oh, so you weren't just tipsy then. You were quite a bit beyond tipsy if you don't remember doing that. Shorty said she don't remember. You were blacked out drunk? Huh? Little blackout? Interesting. Again, Danny's live. Danny's live. See, on my live, Alexis is an angel. Sober. Danny's live, alcoholic. You see how people just do a complete 180 when they get on Danny's live? Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I don't know how that works. I gotta see more people go on Danny's live so I can see how they switch up. What other sides there are to explore, you know? Amanda, that's you? You changed that profile pic, didn't you? All right. How's that relationship? How's that going? One of those drinks did look good. The one with like the little smoke in it. Was it smoke or some bubbles? She don't remember. What am I asking her for? You were blackout drunk. How do you remember? Anyone else who watched Alexis, what was the drink she had that she doesn't recall? Like some fog on top of it. Looked delicious. Don't try to pretend like you know what we talking about, Alexis. I see what you're doing. She just Googled it real quick. You don't know what was going on. Some wispy stuff, need that? Right. Right. Who's coming to Dallas August 14th through the 17th? Who else is coming to Dallas? I know we got Elise. I told Diamond to come, but she pissing me off. We got Maya. Both Mayas now. It's all coming back to you now, Alexis. It's all coming back. I'm glad to see it. We got Gigi. My Gigi's coming. Wifey in the building. Who else we got? Who's familiar with Dallas? Hannah is from Dallas. So she's very familiar. I've never been. I had some heavy cases, so I needed a good outing. I'm glad you got it. Baby's coming. Paulie's coming. Paulie, do you have the itinerary? Coming from where? I'm in North Carolina. Yeah, you can inbox me, Raven. Sure. Paulie, why'd you say me then? You immediately say no. What are you talking about? Over this in NC? You ain't hit me up? That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm here in Dallas. Okay, cool. Oh, she's saying no that she doesn't have the itinerary. Just DM me. I'll give it to you. Because unfortunately, we don't have any more space in the B&B. They got us. They tricked us. They said the B&B slept 23 and then limited us to like 16. I've already had my bad review written. It's in the Google Doc. I already wrote it out. They're going to hear from me. They're going to hear from me. For sure. CJ, shut up, man. They're scamming, bro. You know, they're charging us for the hot tub too, like they heat it up. That in the pool per day. It's like $80 per day. Not like for the full day, just to flip the switch on that bitch. $8. Fuck 'em. That's what I got to say. That's what I got to say. Do you respond check to your emails often related to coaching inquiries? Just DM me on TikTok. Just DM me the word coach. Maz, let's screenshot that if that's someone I need to reach out to. So I'm being that pool, so I'm gonna be. We had a couple people talking about going hiking. I was like, enjoy yourself. Splash. That's where I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be in the pool. In the tub. Hiking in Dallas? Fuck out of here. Hell no. Hell no. What y'all got going on? Danny and Sale talking about running? No. I'll go with you, Gigi. I'll risk having a heat stroke to go with you. But if I need mouth to mouth, you must be the one to give it to me. If I need mouth to mouth, it better come from you, Gigi, because if I open my eyes and see CJ or Danny, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Okay? If I come back to and I hear a "Sup, super," I'm gonna lose my motherfucking mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay? That's all I got to say. I got your DMCJ. I didn't see it yet. I was supposed to go with my sister. Something came up. So it is postponed. But I will be seeing it within the next 7 days. I'll tell you that. You're going to be the first person I talk to about it. 'Cause I know you want to have a conversation. Never mind what, Mia? Maya. I'm looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to meeting y'all. Looking forward to meeting y'all. We'll be going live too. Not like a Q&A. We're not doing a Q&A while we're there. But I will go live so y'all can feel like you're a part of the experience. Shantega popping out too. Hey. Shantega gonna be in the B&B. Shantega. Alexis, you were supposed to come too. No, you want to work. Get drunk. Your Zoom calls with your clients. It was open to the whole chat. What are you talking about? So tell me about your childhood. All right, that's you on the call. That's you just being drunk. Who's inviting somebody up? Oh, Maya. Maya can come up. I don't think she meant to come up though.
I did not. I'm so sorry.
Maya.
Damn.
You looking forward to the trip? You want on the why didn't you come on the mod chat the other night? I'm very upset with you.
I was busy. I'm so sorry.
You changed. You've changed.
I'm not changed.
This is not the Maya I grew to love, man. This is a different person.
No, don't say that.
You switched up on the team, on the guys. This is crazy.
God.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
That's crazy because I'm still coming on the trip. Like, I love y'all.
I mean, I had my doubts. I said, hey, anybody checked in with Maya? She still coming? Huh?
That's wow.
She been acting very avoidant with the chat, hasn't she? Very dismissive.
Don't say that.
We gotta work on that.
That's not true. You know, I'm the other one. I can't think of it right now.
Oh, okay. I got you. I know what it is. I ain't gonna put you on blast though.
Yeah, no. I need to come up on the panel tomorrow afternoon or something, but
Everything all good?
everything's good.
Okay, good. Good.
I think everything's good. But
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Just a little situation, but I'll tell you
We'll talk about
later.
it. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
All right,
All
you
right. Good night.
bro. All right. Okay. We became significant to her. It's hilarious. What time is it? 11:08. That's my time, folks. I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. If you're new here, make sure to follow. I'll be live again tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. If you want coaching, DM me the word coach. Oh, look at Jess joining late as hell. Y'all let me down so much. It's ridiculous how much y'all let me down. I'm divorcing all of you. All of y'all. I'm divorcing all of you. Anyway, so if you want to rewatch these lives, I post them on YouTube. Link in bio for that. It's at The Signal to Dating. Is there anything else? No, that's it. Appreciate the mods. Appreciate the chat. I will see you all tomorrow.